30 Rock was created by Tina Fey and aired 138 episodes on NBC from 2006 to 2012. This series echoes Fey's time as a cast member and head writer of Saturday Night Live. 30 Rock, like SNL, is set in 30 Rockefeller Plaza in New York City and is where the show gets its name. Tina Fey stars as Liz Lemon, the head writer for the late-night sketch program The Girly Show. She is confident and brash, but is known most for her geekiness and overall social awkwardness. She has several relationships throughout the series, with most of them ending in some uncomfortable or unfortunate manner. Even though she tries to keep on the bright side, she's a realist and very headstrong, but oftentimes she cannot help but interject some silly humor into whatever specific situation she is involved in. Jack Donaghy, played by Alex Baldwin, is an executive at NBC. The show begins as he is promoted to Vice President of East Coast Television, as such in the process becoming Liz's new boss. He differs from Liz in that most of his views align on the polar opposite end of the political spectrum, as he is a proud and staunch Republican. Because of this, the two do not get along very much at the start of their relationship. Over the course of the series, the two become very close and come to consider each other confidants and good friends, with Jack's constant barbs and Liz's sharp retorts becoming a mainstay between the two. Over the course of the series, Liz and Jack both have to deal with the two stars of The Girly Show, Jenna Maroney and Tracy Jordan, played by Jane Krakowski and Tracy Morgan respectively. Maroney was the original star of the late night show and is vain, attention-starved, and self-centered. Tracy is an oaf and seems to be oblivious to what goes on around him, but is otherwise well-meaning. In an attempt to boost the show's ratings, Jack hires Tracy, who prior to being on TGS was a multi-million-dollar movie star. Jenna's and Tracy's antics provide Jack and Liz with a lot of stress, but they are what generates much of the show's humor and what pushes a lot of the storylines forward. On a personal level, I've never connected with any other show like I did with 30 Rock. It is still only the only show I have ever followed fully as it aired from its first episode to its last. I was originally drawn to the show because of my familiarity with Fey and her stint on Saturday Night Live, and I was hooked because of how well the show's off-the-wall, quick-witted humor meshed with some of its more serious themes and motives. Fey never shied away from posing legitimate questions, though most of the time they were born through the show's humor. I was able to have a great time with and through the characters, and then was able to think more deeply after the fact about some of the ideas and questions that she poignantly posed on the show, sometimes both subtly and overtly. I think this is why the show had such a devoted following, as small as it may have been. It is hard enough for a show to be either actually funny or to be able to offer legitimate commentary. But 30 Rock did both very well, and that is why it will be remembered as one of the best television shows of its generation.